This podcast is sponsored by Thrive Market. Thrive Market is my go-to for all my grocery and household essentials, and the convenience of getting it all quickly shipped to my doorstep is a huge time saver. Not only does Thrive Market save me money, but they also save me time. I love the filters on their website or app. You can find exactly what you're looking for. It's very seamless, very easy. When you join Thrive Market, you are also helping a family in need with their 1-for-1 membership matching program. You join, they give. Join Thrive Market today and get 30% off your first order plus a free $60 gift. Go to thrivemarket.com/onlyfriends for 30% off your first order, plus a free $60 gift. That's THRIVE market.com/onlyfriends. thrivemarket.com/onlyfriends. This podcast is sponsored by ZocDoc. You're trying to find a cause for your symptoms. Like me, I will go straight to TikTok and type in whatever is wrong with me to see if anyone can tell me exactly what is happening. There are better ways to get the answers you want and the care you deserve from trusted professionals and not random people on the internet. ZocDoc helps you find expert doctors and medical professionals that specialize in the care you need and deliver the type of experience you want. ZocDoc is the only free app that lets you find and book doctors who are patient-reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them, and treat almost every condition under the sun. Go to ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends, ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. When you're at your best, you can do great things, but sometimes life gets you bogged down and you may feel overwhelmed or like you're not showing up in the way that you want to. Working with a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/onlyfriends today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/onlyfriends. This podcast is sponsored by Lumi. When we say deodorant, people think underarms. Lumi is different. It can be used anywhere externally on your body, and it actually prevents external body odor from happening in the first place. Lumi Starter Pack Bundle is a great deal for new customers with incredible savings. It comes with a full-size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant, 2 free products, and free US shipping. And just for our followers, Lumi is giving you a total discount of almost 40% when you order at lumi.deals/onlyfriends and enter code onlyfriends at checkout.
Welcome back to OnlyFriends, part 2 for us.
Okay, so we probably recorded like 15 minutes of this and then we lost power because it's, you know, a gentle, crisp rain.
The most gentle rain that could ever happen in LA.
So none of the audio was saved. However, we will post the video portion over on our Patreon just because it's there. And
it was like a good convo. It was
conversation.
funny, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, we lost power, and then the first thing I thought of was, I don't know if this will save on the SD card because the whole system turned off, the audio one. And so I put it into my computer. Doesn't open anywhere.
Nightmare.
So sad. At least we were like at the beginning of it though, and not done, because I would have been like, well, you're getting camera audio, I guess.
No, it was so devastating.
Hoping it doesn't happen again.
I know. We're going to keep like just hitting and
Stop and
recording
start.
in case, because we tried looking up the power outages, like what's
Didn't
the
see
tea?
anything.
Couldn't find anything. So, you know, really struggling our first episode 2023.
I know. And I know this isn't the first one for you guys, but for us,
Yeah.
it's like the first time back and we're struggling.
And we were so excited and having a blast, and then all of a sudden literally we're sitting in a dark room.
Literally, it was actually funny. If you are a part of the
these are like-
Patreon or like want to watch it, it's really funny because we're just mid conversation and it just goes black.
Yeah.
And I feel like we both just started laughing.
Yeah, we were like, well, because these are blackout curtains too, so it is dark in here.
I was like, what just happened? And TJ was like in a meeting, and that
It was classic LA, you know?
yeah.
During the winter, the rainy season. But
God, that is so annoying. But at least it wasn't a whole episode.
I know.
I'm happy this
we didn't
doesn't
even
happen
get
that
into
often.
the thick of it.
Yeah.
We were just
Not
talking
in the
about how
thick of
Carly's
it.
a spoiled brat.
Yeah, we were talking about how growing up I had like no chores, I don't think. I was really trying to think of chores that I had. But yeah, I was just spoiled little biatch.
Yeah, so you can find all of that over on Patreon.
Yes.
OnlyFriends, patreon.com/onlyfriends.
Yeah, and also we have 2 episodes that went up in December, bonus episodes.
We'll also be posting a bonus episode this week.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, it's like flying by.
I know.
Yes.
Second week of January. Who?
I don't know.
I know. My trainer was like,
Is
back to
it?
work this week. And I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm like even like when I was texting yesterday, I was like, we're recording tomorrow, like these times, right? And like I have it written down, but I feel like there's a fog.
Oh, for good influences?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we haven't been in the game for a hot minute, and
yeah.
That
downtime
and then you're
was
leaving
really
again.
down.
So I feel like for you, it's like you're still like kind of on vacay in a sense, because it's like, well, I'm going back.
Yeah. And then last night we had our book club, and we were trying to pick a date to all meet for the next book club. And I was like, oh yeah, that works for me. And Kara, who's in our book club, she works for TJ. So she has his master calendar, and she was like, well, you're not going to be here.
She's like, it looks like you're in Utah again.
And I was like, what?
Did you ask him?
Yeah, I saw it eventually, but I was like, oh, okay.
Are you really going to be in Utah?
Yes.
Okay, so that was right.
But I was like, news to me. No.
But, should we talk about, do you want to do the co-star thing? Or should we talk about?
No, it's unimportant.
Are you sure?
It just was like a little jarring.
Well, no, let's hear it.
Well, I opened CoStar because Carly mentioned CoStar, and then I was like, oh, what's my day like today? And then it says, you and TJ Petrarca live in 2 different worlds.
Oh my
Good
God.
for being each other's plus ones, doing
true.
doing personality tests and commiserating over a glass of wine.
Oh, I like that.
Well, the thing is, like, we never really commiserate when we're drinking wine. Like,
What
we're
does
like,
define commiserate?
like you just like share bad experiences. Like you're like commiserating together. Like you're just
commiserating.
Like, it's like, oh, I had a bad day, and he's like, oh, I had a bad day too.
Or just
and then,
like shooting the shit.
Yeah, but like negatively.
Oh, I did not
what
know that was. I mean, I just have
pretty
never said the
sure.
word. I've heard it and like I get it in context, I guess,
Yeah.
but like I don't know the definition of that word at all.
It could be completely wrong. That is my internal definition. Maybe Webster's has something
Commiserate.
different to say.
It's
Webster
like just
Hall.
chatting.
Yeah, you like
Webster
you have,
Hall?
Like Webster Dictionary. I literally typed in Webster Hall.
Webster Hall is a venue in New York City.
It's a great one. Emo night. Okay, Webster. What am I just need to type in commiserating. Guys, see what I mean?
I'm so scared the power's gonna go out again.
Okay, it says commiserate, feel, show, or express pity.
Okay.
It
yeah,
says
you're right.
she
probably.
went over to commiserate with Rose on her unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I did a pretty okay job
Yeah.
of explaining.
means the same thing.
But I'm sure there will be comments.
Call us
What a
out.
fucking dumb
No, of
bitch.
course. There's always comments like that.
And which is fine. I don't care. That's how I interpret it in my brain, and whatever.
I think
And then
that's
it
right.
says, look out for draining each other's energy,
Oh my God.
paranoia, and getting caught up in the past. Isn't that so like CoStar's scary? Also, CoStar can be mean.
In what sense?
Like some days it's just like, tell Carly not to wear those ugly pants.
What?
Like it'll say like something like that, and like I've sent it
So
to
personal.
people multiple times. Remember I sent you that one time that was like, okay, rude.
I kind of, but I don't remember what it said.
I bet I could find it in my photos. It was like so weird. I was like, okay, CoStar attacking. It was like, Carly can be a real bitch sometimes.
yes, I remember. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it does that all the time with people, and I'm like, okay, like I think you just whoever's writing these just like knows someone
Is just pissed at somebody.
who has these like
Yeah, they're like,
qualities.
let's make this real personal.
Yes, 100%. I feel like I can't. God, we just have so many texts,
We do? Or
like
you?
photos.
Oh, I was like, damn, really?
Oh, okay. It says Carly Incontro gets revenge on an ex by hatching an elaborate catfishing scheme. That was one time.
That is funny.
And then this one says, when Carly and Contro is in a bad mood, they resort to shit talking to make themselves feel better.
Well,
It works.
it works. Yeah, it does.
But yeah, CoStar can be real rude.
Yeah, that seems pretty personal.
Yeah, but
Kind of offended.
I don't remember what we're talking about.
Oh, we were
now.
talking about the book club.
Oh yeah,
We read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
love. I read all
So
3 of
good.
them
Yeah.
over winter break. 3 books in
Winter
a week.
vacation.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Winter break. And they're long. They're like 400
They're
pages.
very
The
thick.
third one is like 460 pages.
And it's like the worst.
I like
It's not worse, but it's like crazy.
Oh, it's insane. It's completely unhinged. The first book is the best.
It was so good.
I think it could have been like a standalone novel. I'm happy that she wrote more. I did enjoy them, and I would recommend.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the second one, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna finish.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I'm like, I go in and out of reading though. Like, I just don't feel like picking up a book. I want to
That's
watch
fine.
TV or something.
I made a goal this year to read 24 books. So I want to read at least two a month. Yeah.
How are you right now?
Haven't picked up a single thing.
But you read 3 so far?
Well, that was in December.
Oh,
I finished.
I was like, you're ahead.
Yeah. I really wanted to read 12 by the end of the year. I didn't start reading until like June. That's when I like really got into it. 7 Husbands like lit a fire under my ass.
Oh my God, it was so good.
And I somehow
And then nothing has compared to.
yeah, I somehow read 11 books, and I just feel like
Wow.
I'm a pretty busy person, and I spend a lot of time watching television.
Yeah.
That
Hard
it's
to
just
choose
like,
sometimes.
how do I have the time?
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh wow, I've read so many.
I know, that's how I feel. I'm like TikTok or TV or book, and usually TikTok wins.
Ugh, yeah, see, TikTok for me, it's just in bed time.
No, I like
Yeah.
am fully hypnotized.
Yeah,
It's really bad.
yeah, you're like fiending.
Right now I want to look at it. Kidding. I need to know what's on there.
I know. I think I opened it last night because sometimes I like won't even look at it on the weekends. And
That's-
I think I had like 12.
Can we go back to that? 'Cause
12
that doesn't
from
make
you.
12. No, I think about that too. If like
'cause
I'm
I
sending them, I'm like, this person's gonna be like, this girl.
No, I
is
always
like,
enjoy them.
No, I know, but like when I realize I've sent so many.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I
it's-
don't know if they've seen them because I'm like, maybe
I know.
maybe you've looked. And just-
Sometimes I'll go to send some, but they have like 3 million views or something. I'm like, oh, I've probably already seen this.
That's what I do too. But we should send them anyway because
You're right.
sometimes you'll send me one that I thought you had already seen. I was going to send it, if that makes sense. And then I'd be like,
Oh, she's just seeing this. What a loser.
well, no, I was like, oh, I should have just sent it to her.
Yeah. And then she would have seen it sooner.
Yeah, and because I just assumed you already saw it.
I feel like that's happened a few times before with me, vice versa.
yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh,
Old news.
I know. It's you. Oh,
TJ just burped like a velociraptor.
it's so funny. I send TikToks. There's really 4 people: TJ, you, Caro, and Danny.
That's
And like
literally same.
the
and
only
Nolan.
people I send TikToks to in the app.
Yeah, me too.
And so like whenever I open it, I have something from all of you guys.
So it's like a nice little For You page,
Yes.
a bunch of different times.
But it's really funny because you all also send ones that I'm like, huh?
I go out of my way to not send you ones that I know you'll be like, I don't care about this.
Danny's on the cusp of
I
like
know.
bizarre.
I know. Because she'll send them to me and I'm like, LOL, I get it. But I was like, I can't send this to Erin because she'll be like, she'll be like,
She'll send me
"What?"
like she sent me a bunch. She's like in London right now, so she probably has like jet lag
Oh
and
my
like
God, I
is
can't
literally
imagine.
just like going through TikTok. But I think I watched like 8 of them last night or something, and I was like, I don't know what's happening.
I'll have to look at them.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're the same. Probably.
Yeah.
Like if she sent them to you, should probably think I would think it's funny too.
And then Caro's are always nostalgia based.
Yeah.
And
That's like me and Matt's.
Yeah.
When I send them to Matt, it's always nostalgic.
and sometimes I don't understand them. But I think
Oh.
it's because she's a few years younger.
Oh my God, weird. Yeah. How much younger is she? Oh, she's only,
2 years.
she's 30, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Yeah, wasn't her
One.
Chili's birthday her 30th?
Yes, she's 1 year.
Yeah. Almost 2 for me. I'll be
Yeah.
32.
Our birthdays are like 3 days apart, but she's a year younger. That's right. It's so hard having friends like all different ages. It was so much easier in high school because you're just like, we're
Everyone's
all
same
this age.
Yeah, and it's like we all just know how old everyone
Yeah.
is. But you know what? 32, which I'll be in March, is still growing up now.
What?
32 is still growing up now. So I'm technically still growing up.
You 100%.
You never stop growing.
Never.
Maybe when you're like 89, then you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm done growing.
At that point, you're literally shrinking, I think.
Yeah, you're literally shrinking. You're not growing at all, actually.
The only thing growing is your ears and your nose.
Still growing up now. Do you ever want, this is like really morbid, but like it's not that bad though. Like it's crazy to think like how old am I going to live to?
I don't want to know.
I know. I don't either, but it's just crazy to think about because it could be like 82 or like 102
Or
or
32.
32.
Yeah. It's icky. I hate it. And it
Yeah,
consumes
I don't
my
like-
every thought of every day.
Really? Actually?
Not at my every thought of every
But
day,
you get
I'm
actually scared about
constantly
it?
thinking about it.
What do you think? Are you like, oh, I'm going to die? Or like,
No,
you
I
just
think
don't like
it's just
thinking
like my health anxiety.
it's uncomfortable to think about. Mm-hmm. Got it.
And it's also just like, oh, when will it happen?
Yeah.
And like for other people too.
See, I never think about these things like really at all.
Yeah, that's my one problem.
My one
single problem.
My one flaw as a human.
Hyper focusing on when everyone will die.
Did you ever do deathclock.com when you're in like high school?
Oh no, I definitely fully avoided that. I was like, I don't want to know because it's real.
There was a website. It's probably still there. It's called deathclock.com. And I think you put in your birthday and it tells you like the day you're going to die in the year. And it's always like when you're old. I feel like it was never young.
Very gracious of them.
No, it was nice. And I feel like it helped my anxiety a little bit of death and dying when I was younger.
Last night I was like sitting awake and we just planned I can't really talk about it, but we just planned a trip.
We planned something crazy
to go away. And I sat up with anxiety because I was like, I will be leaving TJ by himself and I'm so nervous that he's going to die from a peanut allergy.
Oh my God.
I think it really gave me like PTSD that time.
Yeah.
But I literally am like, I'm not going to be able to allow him to travel without me at all this year. Like if he's going somewhere, I have to go.
Oh God.
Or like I will have to literally give someone else the extra EpiPen.
Yeah.
Even though he has one with him. It's really scary. Cappy, so a girl who works for him, she has a lot of allergies. So she always has an EpiPen. So when he's with her, I feel really comfortable because she also understands it.
Yeah.
But like last night, I literally was just like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's pretty intense.
I know.
Maybe you should talk to someone.
Maybe. But
we do have a better help at in this podcast.
But it also just like that, it's like a real thing.
That is, but you're catastrophizing.
Yeah, but
it's
because he's so irresponsible. Like we went out to Korean barbecue and he was like, yep, we'll have all of these things. And I'm like, and
this sounds like a deeper issue. It sounds like it sounds like your communication is not fully on board with each other because
it's pretty clear the way I communicate. I genuinely think I have PTSD from that experience in Mexico.
But you've told him like when you go to restaurants, tell them this, and he's not doing it
because he's embarrassed.
Right.
So he needs to talk to somebody.
He needs to talk to somebody about that, and you need to talk to somebody about the anxiety and catastrophizing. And I understand it's happened. So
I need to talk to a therapist who specializes in post-traumatic stress from events that are
peanut allergies.
I'm not kidding.
I know.
Like it's really traumatic.
No, of course.
So that's my problem currently. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be leaving him. What if he just like doesn't read a wrapper?
Well, at least he'll be home. He knows what to eat here. He won't be in another country. It could be a lot worse. You know what I mean?
He's just so irresponsible.
I know, but think of every single day you're here and you're not really, he's been fine every day. You know what I mean? Out of all the days.
He's been fine, but irresponsible.
There's been a couple of times
and it's like, okay, I'm not going to be here. What if he goes out to dinner and then he's just an idiot?
We'll just be like, for me, tell them. And if you don't, it's done.
I'm done with you.
I'm leaving. I have divorce papers.
I'm taking the house.
I have them signed.
You have to go sleep in a hotel.
I'm taking the house.
Until you learn to tell people about your allergy.
Maybe you should bug him, like put a mic on him so you can tell. Or like an air tag at least. I don't know where he is. Oh, you probably gotta find my friends. I don't know.
Men are so annoying. Like just, why are we embarrassed?
I don't know. I feel like somebody commented because we asked, because we were like, because we don't deal with it, so we don't understand. And I feel like I saw some pretty good comments about it that were like, I don't remember what they said, but it made a lot of sense. It's embarrassing, I guess, which is fine. But I think your health should come before.
Yeah, and you're not thinking about others when you're doing it. Because to me, I would feel so bad if I were like a waiter or something and they didn't tell me, and then they had a reaction and then they like died, and then that would scar me forever.
Oh my God.
So it's like you have to think about other people.
I know. But I also think if you were the waiter, you'd be like, well, he didn't tell me. You'd be like, no, why didn't you tell me?
Totally. That's the other thing is it's like, just tell them so that they are better prepared.
Yeah.
They're not going to, it's 2023. No one's going to be like, oh, an allergy?
What a loser.
Yeah.
Like they literally don't put
like it's a peanut. It's not like you're going and being like, I can't eat gluten.
Yeah. Or like, I'm allergic to the sun.
Yeah.
Which people are.
Totally.
No offense if you are. I just think that's like a crazy allergy. I think I kind of am because every time I'm in the sun, I sneeze, but it's not that bad.
It's like the annoying things where it's like, oh, I just don't eat this. Mm-hmm. Which is like, that can be annoying, I'm sure.
Totally. Because like in certain kitchens, they have to like cook things completely
we don't
separate.
need to continue talking about this.
Yeah, we're probably offending people. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. We need to move on.
We do. It's been Actually, I don't know how long because I stopped it at a certain point. This is going to be
15 minutes.
This is going to be, no, it's 4 minutes and now it's 12. So it's been 15, 16. Should I stop it again?
Maybe.
Okay.
This podcast is sponsored by ZocDoc. When someone is just exceptionally good at what they do, it could be a waiter, a chef, or a doctor, you know you're in good hands. It's like seeing a waiter balance 5 trays of sizzling fajitas on one arm, or a chef running through the kitchen so well that Gordon Ramsay would be speechless. You're confident in them. When you find the right doctor, you can feel it. You feel heard and at ease. On ZocDoc, finding the doctor that's right for you is seamless. The quality care you get is just a few taps away on the ZocDoc app. On ZocDoc, finding the doctor that's right for you is seamless. The quality care you need is just a few taps away in the ZocDoc app. ZocDoc is the only free app that lets you find and book doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them, and treat almost every condition under the sun. I found my psychiatrist on ZocDoc. It was so easy. I honestly had never used ZocDoc before that, and it was so seamless. I literally typed in my insurance, what I was looking for, dates I wanted in my network. A bunch of options popped up, and I got an appointment that day virtually, and it was so easy. I couldn't recommend it more to everyone. Surprise twist might work for podcasts, but maybe not for medical care. With ZocDoc, there are no alarms and no surprises. Choose from thousands of patient-reviewed doctors and specialists, browse doctor profiles, upload and verify your insurance information, and get the care you need. Go to ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends, ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends. This podcast is sponsored by Thrive Market. Thrive Market is my go-to for grocery and household essentials. I just bought literally cotton swabs, a lip mask, cat treats, and something else I got from Thrive, and it genuinely showed up to my door within 2 days. It was so fast. It was so easy, so seamless, and you can get so many different things on their website or app. They have an amazing filtering option, so you can find exactly what you need in the right department and the right category. Everything is right there for you. As a Thrive Market member, I can save money on every single order. On average, I save over 30% each time. On top of the massive savings on each order, Thrive Market has a deals page that changes daily, gives me cash back on so many brands, and they have a price match guarantee. When you join Thrive Market, you are also helping a family in need with their 1-for-1 membership matching program. You join, they give. Go to thrivemarket.com/onlyfriends for 30% off your first order plus a free $60 gift. That's THRIVE market.com/onlyfriends, thrivemarket.com/onlyfriends.
We can get into it. Unless you have anything noteworthy.
I mean, not really.
Okay.
We're watching Mad Men. That's exciting.
Ooh, again.
Nolan has never seen it. It's actually kind of funny. So the only place it's streaming is Freevee, but there's ads and it's so fucking annoying. And
especially because it's like an hour-long fucking show.
Yes. And so Nolan was like, or I went on Amazon. I was like, damn, like it's $100.
Took it off of Netflix?
It's not on Netflix.
It used to be.
It was in like 2012. That's when I watched it on Netflix. I remember. It might have just got taken off, but I looked on Amazon. I was like, geez, it's like $100 to buy
the season.
Yeah. And
oh my God, worth it.
Well, it wasn't the season, but he was like, I just want to get DVDs.
Oh my God.
And I was like, well, we could, but it's like $100. He's like, no, I've seen them thrifting. So he literally went out that day. I had therapy and he got almost every single season for like $1. So we're just watching them. No, like each.
Oh, okay.
Every season on DVD.
See?
So we're just watching it on the Xbox or the PlayStation upstairs. And it's like, it's so old school. We have to like click the scenes.
And like you hear like the sound at the end. That just like plays on the TV over and over and over.
Like waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
That's a core memory.
That is, I'm so impressed and I could never do that.
I could not either. So like, thank God.
How many places did he have to go to?
I'm telling you, I had therapy and he leaves when I have therapy because I do it at home.
Yeah.
And he usually just goes thrifting. So he's like, what else am I going to do if he's home? He does that.
Oh my God.
And he came back. Therapy was only 3:30. He had like 4 or 5 seasons.
What?
And DVDs, it's funny because we're so used to like Hulu or Netflix or whatever keeping track of what episode you're on. We have to go back and be like, okay, what was the last episode we watched? And it was like, oh, we were on 5, I think.
Oh my God. You gotta write it down.
I know, it's funny. I never would think about that. But
that is
pretty old school.
So funny.
Yeah, he's like crazy. So we watching.
I'm just like shook that he found them all.
I know. I was like, you're fucking kidding.
How many seasons are there? Like 5?
I think there's 7 total.
Okay.
I think he has like 5 or 6.
Oh my God.
So far, but I'm sure he'll find. He's like a master thrifter. It's crazy.
That is so wild. Well,
yeah.
He's sustainable king.
I know. And then he bought like Viva La Bam. Like he bought all these like old shows.
Oh my
It's kind of
God.
funny because it's like so old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Viva La Bam.
I know.
Oh, Bammy.
He was just
are you
on-
liking it?
Yeah, I've seen it before. This is my second time,
Yeah.
his first time. But it's nice because I don't remember.
I couldn't tell you a single thing.
So it's like fun to watch it again because I know I really like it.
I feel like I started to do a rewatch of it recently,
Oh,
and then I made it through like half an episode.
it's pretty slow at the beginning.
Where the fuck did I watch it?
Maybe they took it off Netflix recently. I don't know. It's on there now.
Well, I did
I
that thing where
swear
you,
I
like
looked.
on Apple TV, you just like type it into the main search bar, so it pops up on like wherever it's played. Maybe it was Amazon, but I don't think there were commercials.
The only
Mad Men.
you can watch it on Amazon Prime, but like through Freevee, and it would be like 30-second commercials or minute commercials or whatever.
I don't remember there being commercials. What a time!
Yeah, I just thought it was like
Yeah.
a funny little ditty.
I wonder if I watched it on YouTube TV.
Oh, like is it on there? I gotta just.
Yeah, but you have to have like a premium subscription.
I don't know if I do.
It really doesn't matter.
Really doesn't matter. I have no
Yeah.
idea. But anyways,
Well, that is exciting.
yeah. So we're just going back to 2010 or whenever DVDs were big. I don't remember, but
Oh my God, a DVD.
and I was
What a
like,
time.
how do we watch this? I was like, oh yeah, Xbox. You can put it on your Xbox.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Anyways,
moving on to this day in history. Second week of the year.
yeah. For us, it feels like the first.
Yes.
So
yeah,
we're
I literally
confused.
like don't know what day it is. Oh, P, what a good girl. You're so nice.
Yep. She's chilling in
Her
my
eye.
legs.
Okay. The TV show Sex Education came out this day in 2019. It's like
Oh my God. Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I saw some of it. Nolan loved it.
Yeah.
He watched it.
It's so hard for me to like get into those British shows.
Oh, it's British.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh.
But not like, I think it was like the first season. Mm-hmm. It's just really hard for me.
Because like the humor's different or
I mean, it's not even like it was like a funny show.
oh.
I just was like, okay, I don't know. I'm gonna get dragged. I didn't get the hype.
Okay. I mean, I don't really know either.
Not a
so.
favorite show of mine, but was
That's fair. I didn't like Ted Lasso, so
well, that's a crime.
yeah, I know.
Criminal offense. Sex Education. I personally, it's not a big fan favorite, but lots of people love it. So like, if you need a show, maybe check it out.
Yeah, maybe you will like it.
It's on Netflix.
You don't have to get the DVD.
Yeah, it probably doesn't exist.
Probably doesn't. No, definitely not.
Okay, what would exist on a DVD though is Drake and Josh,
Oh, yep, 100%.
which premiered in 2004.
I never watched it. I was not a Nickelodeon girl.
Yeah.
I remember when we started. Oh my God, sorry, cut out. I remember when we started hanging out with Josh Peck. I was like, damn, I wish I was a fan of Drake and Josh because it's probably really exciting.
It is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I wish I had that feeling.
It was really crazy. That was one of my like, whoa moments because he was just like so normal. And to be honest, I hadn't thought about him since 2004.
Yeah.
And I was just like, whoa, this is crazy.
Slay.
Yeah. But it's a good one. You can watch it now. It's on.
Yeah, well, we watched an episode in our old
Yeah.
apartment when we first started hanging out with Josh Peck. So I was like, I need to see this show.
Yeah.
And I was laughing out loud.
Yeah, I've watched it here too, like alone.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you just need like a little nostalgia binge.
I know.
And it just like popped up and I was like, I'll throw on an episode.
Yeah.
It's also funnier watching those things as an adult because you understand more of the jokes you didn't get as a kid.
Like the
Inappropriate
underneath ones that are just kind of like
the ones that you
hidden.
would just like laugh because the audience were laughing.
sex.
Like, they're just funny and silly. Okay, and then Carly's Pride and Joy, Teen Mom 2,
Slay.
2011.
That's when it premiered. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sorry, I was trying to think of like
Yep,
where
yep.
I was in life. I would like leave work. I would try to leave work early on Tuesdays to watch it. I remember.
Oh my God.
My ex-boyfriend would watch it with me. Like I would make him actually. I don't think he
Wow.
ever really wanted to watch it, but
Oh my God.
he did.
Well, and
that
that's
was nice.
love.
And that is.
That is love. Or maybe he just wanted to get his dick wet.
I don't know what seeing all these girls. Is that what you're saying? All these teen moms.
All these teens.
Okay, that sounded really bad. To be fair, they were like our age at the time.
I just meant for you.
Oh,
he was like, if I do something for her, she'll have sex with me.
Oh yes, no, didn't happen. Sorry.
And
I just made him watch it and left.
Yeah, you can go now.
Bye.
I just didn't want to watch this by myself.
Honestly.
Okay, and then in 2019, the movie The Upside came out, which is a great movie.
Never saw it. Never heard of it.
Yes, you have.
I have.
Yeah, it's the one with Bryan Cranston and Kevin Hart, and he's a paraplegic.
Oh my God, I have. I just didn't remember the title. I saw it in theaters, actually.
Yeah. It's such a good movie.
I like remember liking it.
Yes.
Couldn't really remember specifics.
Yeah, it's really good.
But I am happy that I've seen that.
Never heard of it.
I really didn't think I have.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for like
This day.
that.
Okay.
And then for birthdays, we have Mary J. Blige. How old do you think
God.
Mary is?
Oh man. Like 41.
I thought you were just going to say 30 something.
I was contemplating like 38. But I have no idea.
She's 52.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, if you think about it, like when we were real young.
She was like an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But my perception is weird as a kid.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I thought That's So Raven was an adult. You know what I mean? Like older.
Yes. Okay, and then Big Housewives Day, Kyle Richards. It's her
Okay.
54th
Happy birthday.
birthday. Yolanda Hadid, it is her 59th birthday. And
Bella
speaking
Hadid.
of Yolanda Hadid, we tried Bella Hadid's new smoothie, which the video came out yesterday. So you can go watch that on YouTube if you have any interest in seeing how that all played out.
Did you see the TikTok I sent you of her?
No.
She was like
signing
at Airwalk.
things.
Yeah.
In Santa Monica.
I was like, LOL.
I was like signing things for a terrible drink.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
And then Lauren Giraldo.
Oh, Queen. She's 12/3/30.
She's 25.
All right, next. I knew she was young. I knew she was really young.
but I'm like, just to 25?
Can we talk about Laura Giraldo? She's bought a house.
Oh,
engaged?
Queen go off.
She's engaged. She started the best workout trend.
Yeah.
Like such a good workout.
I would
And it's
love to ask like a, well, I told my trainer I did it one day and she basically was like, people will believe anything.
Oh.
And so I would love to like talk to someone actually and be like, what is this? Does this work?
Okay, so before I did it, I looked it up on TikTok, obviously, because that's what I do.
Oh, and there were like trainers.
Yeah, and there were a lot of professional workout people,
Yeah.
like trainers, whatever, talking about it. And they were, I mean, it was like, no one said anything bad about it. It's basically just like, if you're sweating and you're moving your body, you're going to be
I mean, it's cardio
doing
for
well.
sure.
Yeah.
I just don't know, like, is it good for you? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I think it is because it's low impact because you're just walking. So I think it's probably better for your joints than like, say, running.
Yeah.
However many miles that is. I don't know if that's even a mile, but
treadmills are just like so, I always hear like such mixed things.
about treadmills.
Yeah. Like it's just like not good for your knees.
Yeah. I'm just like not a fan. Like I've done 12/3/30 and I was going to the gym doing that.
Yeah.
Now that it's like not hot, I've been walking outside.
Oh yeah.
I just can't imagine going back and walking on a treadmill again.
Did you cancel?
No, it's only $10 a month. So I'm just like, I might use it again.
Okay,
I
money
don't know.
bags.
Yeah.
Oh, not canceling her gym membership? Money bags.
No, if it was like Equinox, I'd be like,
Carly's saying,
take me off.
I'll never go back. Did you cancel? No.
I know, but I'm like, just in case.
Yeah. But then you can just restart it.
Yeah, but gyms are so fucking annoying where you have to like
That's
go there.
$120 a year.
Yeah, but that's like how much I probably spent on from
That
Starbucks.
could buy us 3 smoothies at Erewhon.
No, literally. You're so right. That is only 3 smoothies at Erewhon. Every other influencer is just postmating these smoothies. So like, I don't feel bad for spending $10 at a gym that I may or may not go to.
Yeah.
If it was like Equinox, I'd be like, take me the fuck off.
Totally.
Because what's that, like 200 something probably a month, 300 something a month?
I don't know. I just close my eyes and pay the bills.
That's the way to do it. I know. I'm like, auto pay, don't want to see it.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't tell you a single thing.
Scary.
Like I literally don't even know what our mortgage is. I had to ask TJ. I was like, "What's our mortgage?"
I bet I could get. Well, I won't say it on here, but anyways,
Say it on here. What do you think?
I think your mortgage is probably like $6,000.
Okay. with all of like the utilities and everything, I think it's $6,100.
Okay.
Because I had to ask him when we were like looking at stuff, like houses.
Yeah.
I was like, what's our mortgage even? And
we'll have to talk about that off camera.
There's not much to talk about. It's like not a thing.
What? Mortgage? Your mortgage?
No, whatever you were talking about.
Oh, looking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm happy to discuss, but there's no.
Well, then.
You're gonna be.
I was like, what's happening?
No, nothing.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. When you're at your best, you can do great things, but sometimes life gets you bogged down and you may feel overwhelmed or like you're not showing up in the way that you want to. Working with a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you. I know for me, the times I feel my best self are truly going to therapy, also doing exercises like Pilates. I do my little walks. Just being consistent in those ways to kind of just show up for yourself, for me, helps so much not feel like life is so bogged down, and it can help me get out of a rut, especially. And like I said, I am in therapy. I've been in therapy for years, and it's the best thing I've ever done for myself. It's the best way to invest in yourself, especially being introspective with yourself and your thoughts and your relationships. It's just such a good thing to add to your life, and I highly recommend it. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/onlyfriends today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/onlyfriends. This podcast is sponsored by Lume. When we say deodorant, people think underarms. Lume is different. It can be used anywhere externally on your body, and it actually prevents external body odor from happening in the first place. Unlike most natural deodorants that attempt to mask odor, Lume's unique aluminum-free formula stops the odor-causing reaction from happening in the first place. I have been using Lume's whole body deodorant. I use it before Pilates. I use it before the walks I go on, and it's a great deodorant. I feel like a lot of natural deodorants, in my opinion, and in my case, either make me sweat way more for some reason, or they just don't work and I'm still smelling. But this is the lavender sage deodorant that I got from Lume, and it's been great. I use it every day, and she's cute, she's colorful, and she's purple, and I like that. It was also created by a doctor. It's a whole body deodorant. It is skin safe, aluminum free, baking soda free, cruelty free, vegan, paraben free, and it doesn't stain your clothes, which is a huge one. There's also a bunch of different scents that you can choose from on their website. Lume Starter Pack Bundle is a great deal for new customers with incredible savings. It comes with a full-size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant, 2 free products, and free US shipping. And just for our followers, Lume is giving you a total discount of almost 40% when you order at lume.deals/onlyfriends and enter code onlyfriends at checkout. This podcast is sponsored by Babbel. It's a new year. It's a new time to be doing new things, aka learning a new language. There's no better way to do that than with Babbel. Babbel is the language learning app that has sold more than 10 million subscriptions. Thanks to Babbel's addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons, you can feel confident no matter where the new year takes you. I've been using Babbel to try to continue my education on Spanish. I took like 4 years in high school. I took some in college, and I know very, very basic Spanish, but Babbel is so fun. It's literally games. It's addicting. It's just fun to open the app and just dive in. With Babbel, you only need 10 minutes to complete a lesson, so you can start having real-life conversations in a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 150 language experts and voiced by real native speakers, not computers. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can also access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, get up to 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/onlyfriends. That's babbel.com/onlyfriends for 55% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
Okay, well, that's all the birthdays. Happy birthdays.
Happy birthday, all you queens.
And then I really have no real current news to talk about. This is like current adjacent.
Okay.
Even if it happened last week, we would probably talk about it this week anyway, because it happened post us recording. But there are 2 big things that we need to discuss because they are big things.
Okay.
First being Lisa Rinna is leaving the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after 8 seasons.
This is a big hit.
It's
a big hit to the franchise, I will say.
Lisa,
I don't know how to feel. Well, I will miss her.
I will absolutely miss her. I think that she was, the past few seasons, a lot of people disliked her, but I just don't see how we will get the drama we want without her there.
That's what I'm saying. How is that beneficial for her to leave?
I know a lot of people were like upset about the Denise stuff, but it's like, okay, she was doing that for the show though.
Yeah.
And it's like, granted, like you're a fucked up friend for doing that, but she also knows how to make good TV.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to be missing now.
I just don't get like, was she or they said it was like a mutual thing, right?
Yeah, I think she was like, I'm leaving.
Oh.
But it's also like, Jax said that and he got fired.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I also saw a compilation of like photos of every time he has said like something is coming. And it's been since like before he ended VPR.
It's so embarrassing. I can't even. Also, it was like 10 years yesterday. Vanderpump Rules premiered.
Oh, yes. I saw that actually.
Exciting.
Well, I just watched it all recently, so it doesn't feel like that long. But
I think the new season's coming out soon.
Yeah, I think it's in February, like early February.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sad about Lisa Rinna.
I am too.
Did you see that apparently Lisa Vanderpump tweeted?
Oh, I was going to bring this up
Ding
also.
dong.
Yeah. And then a lot of people are like, bring her back.
Yeah.
And I'm not here for that.
Well, saw something on Reddit and people were arguing that either she meant Ding Dong the Witch is dead.
Yes. Or Ding Dong Bell. Like, I'm back on the show.
Which would be fucking insane. They just replaced Lisa with Elisa.
I took it as the latter. I definitely took it as Ding Dong the Witch is dead.
That's what I thought too. Yeah. I was like, what else could it mean? And then I saw that and I was like, well, but no.
It would be extremely interesting if she did. I would be interested to see what would happen, but I'm not rooting for it. I think they need to bring like, because then they're just gonna rehash everything that was like the issue with her in the first place. And like, I don't want to live in the past. Like, let's move forward and bring on more people who are going to cause issues.
They're going to bring back like Teddy.
Bring Brandy. Like,
yes, please.
Give me Brandy over Lisa any day.
I don't think if I were Lisa, I would have tweeted knock 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 if I was coming back, not ding dong.
Yeah, no, she was absolutely insinuating.
That's what I was thinking too.
Also, like,
knock knock knock.
I feel like for them to bring her back, she would require an extremely heavy payday.
Yep. She'd be like, okay, well, I'm worth it.
And I'm pretty sure that they could get Brandy for less. Like Brandy on Ultimate Girls Trip, you can't tell me you don't want to see her on more TV.
I don't get why she's not on it now. Was she like fired or did she? I feel like there was like
really
a gap.
know.
I didn't even watch when Lisa Vanderpump left. Like I don't even know what happened.
I really do not remember. I don't think she was fired. I think she just like stopped doing it, which a lot of them have. But she also, because then she came back for that season. She was like a friend of with all the Denise stuff.
Oh.
She was basically the pot stirrer there. She was like, we fucked.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
But
I thought you meant Lisa Vanderpump for a sec. I was like,
no. Yeah, Lisa and Denise.
I was like trying to put that together. And I was like, oh, she's talking about Brandy.
Yeah. Okay. Brandy's great TV and I would 100%
Oh my God. I wish she would. Yeah, that's a perfect replacement.
Yeah.
I listened to one of her podcasts once.
Oh God.
It was like 25 minutes.
What?
I was like, hello?
That was very funny.
I don't know if it was just that one, but.
No, I also just like can't think of anyone else that I would want to see on the show.
Maybe someone we don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Someone we've never even heard of. That will be insane.
Yeah, like Crystal. She was like who's this?
Crystal. I know Crystal.
She's the new one. The one who's married to the Lion King guy. She's the one who Sutton walked in on.
Oh, yes. Oh my God, yes. Okay.
She brings her own sort of drama.
Why don't I? Yeah, that's so weird. I like could not put that together. Yeah, that's her own. It's another thing.
Like the most annoying, but like her own sort of thing that like adds to the show.
Yeah.
But I am team Garcelle and Sutton, and I will be very interested to see what happens come this next season.
And Team Brandy coming back, please.
Yes.
Or even like Taylor, but she doesn't even live in Beverly Hills anymore.
No, she's on OC now.
She is?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much I've missed.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched OC in a long time.
I'm pretty sure we covered that on this.
We probably did. Let's be real.
Yeah. So that's probably coming back soon. I'm pretty sure. So that'll be interesting. I feel like she like gives a good OC vibe. I think she'll fit in better with these ladies than Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills are like too elite for Taylor.
What's her tagline? To go, something about zip code or area code. Like to go home now.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Like, oh, something. And then it was funny because Claudia Oshry used it as one of her Instagram captions when she was in Belize.
Oh my God.
What is it? It's something like.
Let me look it up.
It's like, I've been in this. Yeah, it's something about
Oh my God, I have to pee really bad. It just like hit me all of a sudden. Claudia, I'm assuming it was on Claude with no job.
I don't know. Can't remember. Oh my God, what is it? It's like something this zip code to go home now. It's like all I can think of.
I've worked too hard for the zip code to go home now. Oh, that is very funny.
Like saying that when you're in Belize is so funny. The caption is so funny.
That is very good. Well.
Oh, okay, so what was the other? You said you had 2 hard-hitting stories.
Oh, yes. Real Housewives, Jen Shah sentenced to 6.5 years behind bars in wire fraud case. So we have been waiting what seems like forever for this bitch to get her sentencing and go to trial.
Yeah.
She was supposed to have a trial, but then she pleaded guilty, which I think ultimately led her to not get as much time as that's how the justice system works, which is so
kind of
annoying.
crazy because it's like you still did it.
Yeah. If anything, get more time.
Yeah, like you just proved that you did it.
Yeah.
I know, it's weird.
I was, when was this? Wednesday of last week?
Friday was her sentencing. Yeah.
Okay, Friday. I was at the gym, so that's how I know.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So it was happening at like 10 a.m. East Coast time. So I'm at the gym, literally, it was not streamed anywhere. You couldn't watch it. So I was just following a live tweet.
Yeah. Was it the same guy I sent you?
Yes.
I feel like he was maybe the only one.
No, there was a bunch.
Oh, there were?
He was the one who would update.
Oh my God, I would be like, shoop.
Yes,
shoop, refresh.
In between reps, I'm like, get my phone.
Yeah, when you said, oh, I've been refreshing, I'm like, how?
Yeah, no.
Because like, I just couldn't
Yeah, you take like 30-second breaks in between things. So I would like click my phone. And it was like, by the time I left, we got the sentencing and I announced it to the whole gym. I was like, guys, it's happening.
You had like went on the phone
6.5 years
over the intercom.
Yeah. But it was funny because like my trainer does not give a fuck about it. But I spent the whole time being like, so this is what Jen Shah did.
Was she like, oh my God?
Yeah. Yeah. It was really funny. And then TJ was also simultaneously telling his trainer. So then like at the end we stretch and I was like, she got 6.5 years. And then the both of them were like,
they're like finally in on it.
Yeah. Honestly, not long enough. What she did is terrible and she is guilty and I dislike her so much for doing what she did.
It's not long enough. However, it's still a pretty long time to be in jail if she is in jail that long. Or is it prison? Federal prison.
Federal prison.
That's a pretty long time.
Yes. And if for some reason you don't know what she did, she basically led a telemarketing scheme where she supplied the phone numbers of elderly people to telemarketers who would scam them out of thousands of dollars. And she did it to thousands of people. And evidence came forward on that day that was showing that she knew it was happening because she claimed like, oh, well, I never talked to them.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, well, that makes it worse because that means you were so high up you didn't have to communicate with them yourself. But it showed text messages where she was like, did you get her to stop crying? Like talking about like an 80-year-old woman. Like it's just like disgusting.
It's bad. It makes it look so much. Not that it makes it look worse because it's already so bad. Yes. But it's like hearing that she said that verbatim is crazy.
It makes it worse because she's been denying it the whole time.
And like I wonder how her friends feel, the ones that are like
Heather.
Well, I feel like she's delusional, but like the other ones
I know.
that thought that she was innocent.
Yeah.
Because it's like she pleaded guilty and they are all, I don't know, in their heads, it's like, well, she just did that for a lighter sentencing. But seeing those text messages,
well, I think we'll
really
find out this week because I'm pretty sure they go to New York this week.
For what?
Her sentencing where she changes it, her plea to guilty.
Oh, like, I didn't know that was happening.
I'm pretty sure Meredith and like Heather were there with her.
Oh.
I think that was the preview, or maybe I just had a dream.
Oh my God. You're talking about the show.
Yeah.
I thought you meant she had to go back to New York like next week to like plead guilty again. I was like, what?
I could see why that would be confusing.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be good then. I'll actually watch this episode then if that's what's happening.
I think that's what's happening.
I wonder if the season's almost over. Feels like it is.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Coming to a... No.
Nothing's happened.
I can't even like... This season's so annoying. I've never been more anti-Heather Gay in my entire life. It makes me so disappointed to see like whatever she's covering up, and I am just like off the Heather train fully.
Did you see the clip on TikTok? That's where I saw it, but she was on what's Andy Cohen's show?
Watch What Happens.
Yeah, and he said something like, how would you feel if like you knew that she really did do all this? And she was like, wouldn't change a thing. She was basically like very going hard for it. She was like, it doesn't matter. It was really weird. I'll have to show you.
It was weird. Okay, that makes you equally as bad.
I know. I'm like, what do you mean?
See, this is why I think that Jen funded Beauty Lab.
It's a good theory. It's a great theory, actually.
Like, what does this bitch have on you that you are so ride or die? Like, if you did that to people, I would literally never speak to you again.
I know. I mean, as you should.
That's crazy. I don't know. Heather, you need to get your shit together. That is just like unacceptable.
It'll come out.
Yeah.
It'll come out. If there's something there, it'll come out. Yeah. But also, maybe Heather's like, oh, phew, she'll be in prison for 6 years and nothing will come out.
Yeah, but then she'll probably have time to write a tell-all. So she has to.
Oh, God.
She's going to go and visit her. Heather's going to be in Texas every other day.
Yeah, like really visiting.
She's going to buy a house in Texas. She's going to go to jail for her.
Yeah. No, she's going to commit a federal crime.
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah. There were so many good tweets about this.
It's just like really sad.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't
Heather
watched,
of it all.
Yeah, I mean, the black eye thing was just whatever.
It's still ongoing. It's been happening since they did like the mid-season trailer. It has been teased since then, and then it's finally happening. And Heather's like, well, we all know who did it, but I'm not going to say. And then she's like, I never said it was anyone. I never said. It's so frustrating. It's the most frustrating television I've ever watched in my entire life.
Have you seen the Botox theory?
Yes. But it's also like, just say that. But then she says, someone did it. Like she says that. She's like, well, we all know who did it, but like until someone wants to come forward. And it's like, huh? You just said you don't remember.
Unless she just like wants attention and is saying
I know.
that. But she
it's
really
also
ran into something
up to like cover abuse from like anyone, especially if like it were Jen. And then like you're going to then put all these other women in that same situation and like not come forward with the abuser. Like it's really fucking weird.
And it's so funny because if that happened to Jen, she wouldn't give a fuck who was going to prison. She'd be like, it was this person and fuck. You know what I mean?
1,000,000%.
That's annoying to me. I don't like
also
that.
Really interesting. Like I think the discourse of it all being Jen is because like Jen would be the first one to be like, who the fuck did this?
100%.
And like drag them, and she just sits there in silence.
Yep. Complete silence. Like a little bitch.
Yeah. Well, now she's going to be a little bitch behind bars, sitting in silence for 6.5 years. Bye-bye.
Yeah. We've talked about this together, but just for you guys, I just think it's so funny. I saw a tweet that was like, I'm so interested to see what Jen Shah's going to look like after 6 years of no filler or Botox.
I cannot wait. TJ said she's going to look like a catcher's mitt.
She's going to get it somehow in prison.
Yeah. That'll be like the thing she gets like a dealer for.
Yeah, Botox.
Yeah. Bring me the filler.
Bring me the filler.
That was really all I had for news. Nothing.
Also Kylie and Travis, but like I literally do not care at all. Yeah.
They'll be back together in a week.
Yeah. I'm just like, okay, I don't even care about this couple.
Yeah. Mainly because I'm just like, why would you get back with him?
Yeah. He just is stupid.
Uninterested. They're broken up again for those who were curious.
Yeah. Did I not say that?
You just said Kylie and Travis.
Oh yeah. They broke up. Who cares?
Not us.
Nobody. Maybe Kylie. I don't know.
I saw something. It was like Travis seen spotted for the first time since breakup alone. And I was like, okay, this is news.
Yeah. What? Who cares?
Even if that was like Harry Styles, I'd be like, okay, he's just living his life.
It's literally just like nothing.
Yeah. Slow news day for sure.
Who's like the best couple ever, celebrity wise, that we love? Because I'm just saying, even if it was them, wouldn't care. If it was like seen alone for the first time,
100%.
Like, okay.
No, if anything, it's just like they're just moving on with their life. Also, like
he's probably just going to Alfred's. Like, who fucking cares? Like,
but
what?
The thing is, like, he probably was out alone pre Kylie all the time.
Well, yeah, obviously, it's like so stupid.
Whatever. Celebrities, I just can't stand them.
Even though we are ones,
I love celebrities. I love celebrities so much.
No, I know, pop culture is so fun.
Okay, well, we can just I did want to do I watched a lot of television.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to give a little shout out to some shows.
Okay.
I obviously watched Emily in Paris, Ginny in Georgia, and Firefly Lane, all new seasons, all great. Have you watched any of Ginny yet?
No. I probably won't for a while. We got all these DVDs to go through. It's going to be a long time. But I am excited for Ginny. I'll do that when Nolan's doing something else.
It's good.
I know. It's one of those shows where I don't remember anything about the first season, but there's probably a recap.
I didn't remember a single thing.
There's a recap.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
And then a really good show that I watched over vacation was Chippendales. I think everyone needs to go and watch that.
Okay.
So great.
Okay.
It is on Hulu, I believe. And then this weekend we watched that movie, The Menu.
Oh yeah, where did you watch it?
HBO, I think.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was streamed. I keep hearing people saying it's so good.
It wasn't scary at all.
It's supposed to. I don't know nothing about it.
I thought because I've seen like trailers and I'm like, there's blood and like everyone's like, "Wah!" And I'm like, oh, this is scary. But then it wasn't like I wasn't scared. Okay. It's like a little suspenseful.
Well, if you're not scared, I'm definitely not going to be scared. So,
yeah. I liked it.
Okay, we'll definitely watch that.
Yes, and then I think that was like the only way I watched. I feel like there was something else I wanted to tell you specifically, but I don't remember.
Sex Life of College Girls we watched, but that was like,
oh yeah,
that was more recent for me, I guess. But
yeah,
I love that show.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Sad that it's over.
The last episode to me, like now I can't really remember what happened, but I remember being like, that's the last episode.
Same.
I feel like it wasn't.
No, the next week I was like, oh, we have Sex Lives, and teacher was like, it ended last week, and I was like,
oh,
what?
Did that come out once a week?
2 episodes.
Oh, that's pretty nice, but I guess I caught that at a good time then because I just watched all of them.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't really have to wait. I think when we first started watching, there were 4 out.
Oh, that's good.
And then like 2 a week, I can.
That's pretty nice to give 2.
Yeah.
It's like the D'Amelio show. They give
Mindy.
2 also.
And then obviously I'm watching the new season of Yellowstone. If you need something to watch, that's a good binge. There's like 5 seasons now, I think.
I saw so many random episodes of that when I was in Greagle for Thanksgiving.
What's it called?
Greagle.
What's Greagle?
It's where I was for Thanksgiving in California.
Oh, okay. You watched them?
It was just like on the whole day, and I just
would
watch,
must have been doing
it was like on TV with like commercials and everything.
It came out November 12th, the new season. So I bet they were doing like a full day of Yellowstone.
Probably. So like I get the gist a little bit, but I also had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what season it was or anything.
I feel like it would be really hard to just like go into a random episode.
It was.
Because everyone just like hates each other in fights, but then it's like important to know why they all hate each other and why they're fighting.
As most shows are, I suppose. Yeah. It's nice to know what's going on.
It's so good. I love Yellowstone. And then this is the one I really wanted to recommend because I feel like you'll like it. So there is a TV show on Bravo called Southern Charm.
Okay.
And one of the characters, Leva, she owns like a bunch of she's like the Lisa Vanderpump. I
was gonna say, is this gonna be a spin-off?
Of Charleston, but she's like young.
Oh.
And the thing is, a lot of people do not like Leva, mainly just because Southern Charm is inherently like a racist, and she is a person who, when she came onto the show, it was during like 2020, and she was really like fighting for Black Lives Matter and like all of these topics that are taboo where they are. Like,
oh my
literally
God.
Like one of the episodes was her being like, hey, I'm going to this they were taking down a statue of just like a racist man in a park.
Yeah.
And so like a lot of the
viewers,
we
have here in the US.
Yeah.
Many of them.
So a lot of the viewers didn't like her because she was like politically woke.
Okay.
And
okay.
So she has a spin-off show now, which a lot of people were like, wow, like being all annoying about, because they're like, we hate Leva, blah, blah, blah. But it is very good.
Is it imperative to watch Southern Charm before?
No, not at all whatsoever.
Okay. So it's like Vanderpump. Like you don't need to watch Housewives to watch Vanderpump.
Yes.
Rules. Okay.
And it's like giving early seasons of Vanderpump. I mean, it's not as unhinged.
Yeah.
But like I have been enjoying it.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's just because I've been like missing that from Vanderpump, but it's like good. It's literally just about like they work at a club. All of them work at a club.
Oh.
And it's about like the drama within.
Oh my God, fun. I love
group.
that. No, yeah. I love that.
It's a good watch.
Is there a season out or what's the vibe
No,
right
it's like
now?
weekly. I think there's like 5 episodes out, but
this could be our new Vanderpump.
I think you'll like it.
I will.
It's funny because like I keep going back and forth with characters. Like there's this one guy I'm like, ugh, I hate him. But then like he redeemed himself this last episode, and I was like, oh, this is like giving like what I need. So
that.
If you are missing like a good OG, because they're young people, and they're all like, it's like what Vanderpump used to be, just like
best.
Young and nothing to lose. So they're just all dicks.
Yeah, they're all crazy and to live in these like LA apartments. That, like basically everyone who moves to LA lives in these apartments when they first get here before they make like any money.
Yes.
And it's just like, oh, it's so good.
But this one's funny because they're all from or they all like live in Charleston. So a lot of them just come from money.
Oh, so they have money.
Some of them. It's less about like, oh, I'm struggling to make it. It's just like, this is the shit show that's happening here at this club.
We had fun. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And that's all I had to say for TV. But if you need a show, like those are my recs from what I watched over the break.
That's crazy. I feel like I just watched Sex Life of College Girls. Oh, and also obviously Sister Wives.
How's it going in that world?
Stupid. I mean, it's the reunion. Yeah. Oh, but fun fact, Mary, who was his first wife, they were married for like 30 or 40 years. They're getting separated now.
Yeah.
She is one of the top LuLaRoe sellers.
Wait, LuLaRoe still exists?
Yes. Still. And she's one of the top sellers.
Did you see what I sent in we're doing like a ThredUp brand deal and we have to like pick stuff from the site and there was so much LuLaRoe on there.
Oh yes, I know.
I was cracking up.
I know. There's like a whole section of it. It's still there. It's still going.
That is so funny. Also, I watched another thing called Inside Man on Netflix. You would like that too.
It sounds familiar.
I think I described it to you already.
I'm like, have I seen that?
I definitely talked to you about it the other day with Stanley Tucci.
Oh, yes. And
he's like, that's a good one. Okay. Watch that also. It's 4 episodes, so it's easy.
Well, do I read the book or do I do this or do I TikTok or what the fuck? It's so hard.
Well, you have 4 hours to watch Inside.
Okay.
You got to make like a schedule. Your daily schedule is just TikTok time. TJ literally on his calendar like schedules out like an hour for TikTok
lying.
time. Yeah, but his is for like work. Like he's like, what's like trending, so we can like make memes and like
I thought
those
you meant
kinds
like
of things.
9 p.m. to 10 p.m. in bed TikTok. I was like, that is too scheduling.
3 to 4 p.m.
Okay, well, if it's for work, that makes sense.
And I feel like that's like a healthy way to do it too. It's like he works all day and then he's like, okay, I'll take an hour-long break and do this thing that's like adjacently related to work, but also like mindless for me.
Yeah, no, it's good.
And then continues the rest of his day.
It's a nice like break / trending audios, trying to find something.
So that's, you just get on your Google Cal. Mark out your times. TV time, TikTok time, reading time.
Maybe I'll do that at Danny's later.
Yeah.
Watching your
Make
cat.
your schedule.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
I have mine pulled up. Should I just go?
Sure.
Okay. I favorited this so long ago. Ooh. So it's like.
Oh, good. I was worried.
What?
That we would maybe pick the same ones.
Oh, okay. No, this is older. Okay. Hold on. I know you can't hear because I'm wearing the headphones, but this keeps going out. See, I was holding it there.
Oh.
Okay. Am I the asshole for continuing to wear the engagement ring my ex-fiance gave me and refusing to give it back? Just based on the title, how do you feel about this?
It's tough.
Situational? Okay.
Well, I think it's like, well, you gave it to her as a gift, but what if it's like a family heirloom or something?
Yes.
Then I think that's a little different.
But do you think, I think in a different world, you got engaged to like somebody random and then a year later you broke up, would you still wear the ring?
No, I wouldn't wear it.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't either. So I just think that's just a little.
Unless it was like.
Oh, sorry. It just says refusing to give it back.
Yeah.
It depends on how we broke up.
Like to me,
you fucked me over. I'm keeping the ring, bitch.
No, totally.
Selling
it's
that
also
shit.
Like if you like left them and it's messy, but I feel like maybe we should get into it so I can form.
Well, there's more details that you'll probably form an opinion about. I still have the ring from my ex. I still have the ring my ex proposed with, and sometimes if I don't want to be approached, I'll wear it as it helps a lot.
Okay.
My ex has seen me wear it before and has never said anything about it. I wore the ring at an engagement party that my ex, his girlfriend, and his family also attended. His sister noticed the ring and said my ex had told the family that the ring had been lost and that's why he never got it back from me once we broke up. Oh. She said this in front of his girlfriend, who said it was creepy and inappropriate that I was wearing my old engagement ring. I told her it was pretty and walked away since I could see she was angry about it and I didn't want to argue with her. Later on, my ex asked me if he could talk to me privately. The conversation was pretty much him being angry at me for wearing the ring in front of his family because now they wanted him to get it back from me as the ring was made with family diamonds.
Okay.
And me refusing to give it to him unless he bought it from me since he had the chance to take it back when we broke up 3 years ago. Am I the asshole?
This is fucking weird. All of it is like really weird.
Because I was like,
Everyone sucks here.
Honestly, I don't really care about this. The fact I could never go to a party with my ex and his new girlfriend and wear that engagement ring. I feel like that is unhinged.
I think it's like if you're wearing it on your ring finger, weird. But like maybe she just wears it as
but
like
still, that's an engagement ring someone gave you. Like you're not engaged.
Yeah, but like what if it's like not what if it doesn't look like a normal engagement ring? Like what if it
I
looks
think the
like
sentiment though. I'd be like, I don't.
But maybe it's not sentimental to her anymore because they've been broken up for so long and she thinks it's just a pretty ring. To me, the fucked up part of it is that it's a family heirloom and she's not like willing to negotiate. Like he said he was going to buy it back from her.
Yeah.
And if
that's wild.
At that point, like that's just you being a little petty.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I would 100% give it back.
I mean, mine is.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, okay, yeah, take your mom's diamond and then I'll keep the rest.
Is that what you would do given the circumstances?
Probably. But
if you genuinely were like breaking up, well, divorcing.
Yeah, probably. I would be like, well, take this diamond and then, but I don't know. I feel like keeping it, if I think about it, I'd be like, thinking about it makes me so sad. I'm like, oh my God,
I know. I'm like, I don't think you'd even care about the ring.
Yeah, no, I think I'd be like, okay, take it.
Just like, I don't go fuck.
Yeah. Because then it would be like so hard for me. But everyone's different. Yeah. Like this has more meaning to me than like maybe that has meaning to her. And she's just like, oh, it's a pretty ring.
I don't know. I think just the fact that it's an engagement ring, it's a little weird. I understand wearing it out if you're going to go out and just not want to be approached.
Yeah.
Because it's an engagement ring.
Yeah.
I think it's weird.
I just think you should give it back if it's a family heirloom. Because that's like, fuck, that's like weird.
Yeah. I just would feel really fucking weird wearing it around my ex and his girlfriend. Well, I would feel embarrassed. I would feel so embarrassed.
That's the thing is I don't think she has any like self-awareness of like what it actually represents. But I think that's the issue is that she's just like, oh, I just like it.
Yeah, it's just pretty.
Like to her, it's not like representative
Which is fair.
Of their time together. But also like, why are they all in a room together? Is like, where are they that they're
maybe
all
they have
together?
Like mutual friends that got engaged or something.
I also think it was like I don't know, they're all just fucking weird. Like the girl approaching her being like, don't wear that,
and
like,
the ex saying that she lost it.
It's a very bizarre situation and I'm not like on anyone's side here. I think they're all weird.
Yeah, I mean I can't get on board with wearing that ring around my ex. I'd just be so fucking embarrassed. I don't think it's necessarily wrong. I would just be like, please let me jump off a building now.
Yeah.
Awkward. And like the girlfriend, I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
I need more context. Like, did she dump him and is still wearing it? Or like, did he do something bad and she's still wearing it?
That is
and then she's like,
a
just
good
being
point.
like, haha. And like knew that he told them that it was lost. So she's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not. It's right here.
We need more.
We always need more.
Okay.
Always.
Am I the asshole?
Yes. Okay.
Oh no.
Did it go away?
No, I took a screenshot of like things that I liked, but they're not showing up here, but it's okay. Am I the asshole for asking my brother if he could put a lock on my ensuite door as my husband keeps coming in while I'm showering?
My what door?
Ensuite. It's like
I've never heard of that.
It's like my bathroom. How it's in my bedroom.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have one of those, I guess.
Yeah.
It's called an ensuite?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I feel rich.
You learn something new every day.
Ensuite. Trying to make it French.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, continue.
I'm 15 weeks pregnant, and before I found out I was getting lightheaded constantly, especially while I was showering. I still get lightheaded, but it's not as frequent or bad as before. At one point, it was really bad, and I was scared to have a shower, so I would ask my husband to either come in there with me or to work from our room, so if I needed his help, he would be able to hear me. Even though I've told him I'm fine now, he still comes to check up on me multiple times and generally treats me like I'm made of glass. We've argued over it multiple times already, but he always finds an excuse for why he needs to be in our ensuite the second I decide to take a shower. There isn't a lock on the ensuite, so I can't keep him out, and I don't want to move all of my stuff to use a different bathroom. I decided to ask my brother if he could help me install a lock on the ensuite door. I never asked him in front of my husband, but my brother told him once he came back into the room because obviously his best friend is more important than his little sister. They laughed about it, but after my brother left, we had a fight because my husband doesn't think we need a lock and that I should have spoken to him if I wanted one instead of trying to get my brother to secretly install one behind his back. I also texted my brother that he's a jerk and that I should have asked my dad, which he sent a screenshot of to my husband to tell him he better give me a lock because I was pouting over it.
This is weird. This is weird. Okay, so she originally had her husband, right?
Yes.
Come in a lot because she was fainting and was felt scared, and now he won't not be in the bathroom when she's showering, and she wants to secretly put in a lock. Just so I'm getting this clear.
She did put in a lock.
Oh, she did put in a lock?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she had her brother installed. She had her brother install it.
Behind his back.
Yes.
This whole situation is weird.
Wait.
Because...
I think maybe it doesn't really specify actually. She just said, I asked him if he could help me install a lock. And then when the husband came back in the room, the brother like laughingly joked about it.
That seemed like they didn't put the lock in.
Yeah.
I just think this is a weird situation. I don't know.
Okay, I wanted to talk about this one because everything was completely divided in the comments.
Yeah. I mean, they're both, it's interesting on both sides.
Yes.
Like, first of all, you shouldn't have to secretly install a lock. If you're married, I feel like. And also, it's weird that you're asking him not to be in the bathroom and he's still going in.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
For me, it's like, I feel like I can relate to the husband. Also, it's like you're carrying his baby and...
She's still pregnant.
She's still pregnant and she's still experiencing lightheadedness, but not as badly.
Okay.
So I think his reasoning for going in there is just being like extra cautious.
In my mind, this was like a year later and he's still in there and like won't let her shower alone.
No, she's still pregnant, but she said it's just not as bad, the lightheadedness.
This is giving us like a throwback to you being nervous about TJ's peanut allergy, which I think is now going to be on the Patreon because that was in the first...
No, it was on this one, I think.
Was it? I don't remember.
It was on this one.
It was. Okay, you guys get it.
Yeah. Aside from all of that, it's like, I think he's just like being overly cautious because I feel like falling in the shower is like a pretty scary thing.
No, yeah, people die doing that.
Yes.
It's very scary and it's a hard surface and you're pregnant and could drown in a sense.
You're still lightheaded. Like you're still experiencing it. So I feel like he's being overly cautious. And my whole thing is like, of course you have like your bodily autonomy or whatever and like you have your right to your own privacy, but like you made him do this, so I feel like now in his mind he's like, oh, I should just like keep doing it.
Yeah, he's doing it out of care.
Yes.
And not, in my mind, weirdness because I thought that he was just doing
also,
it
like,
later.
No offense, but like I like pee in one TJ's like taking a shower. It's like I can't relate to this because I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know.
What
it's
are you
like,
doing
why do you need to like have it locked?
You had sex.
Yeah, like he knows what you look like.
Yeah, but like whatever.
But everyone's
that's like
different.
A whole thing.
Everyone's different. 100%. She wants her privacy, which is fair.
I respect that for her.
Yes, but I get it now. I get it because I literally thought it was a whole different situation. I think he's doing it out of care, and that makes him not really an asshole. But however, he should. I don't know. It's hard because it's like he should give her space, but like then what if something happens?
I know. I feel like they compromise. Like she said he would sit in the bathroom too, but it seems like she just like went to an extreme, and rather than being like, hey, I really appreciate you continuing to do this and like caring about me, but I'd really appreciate if instead of coming into the bathroom, you could just stay outside like we had done previously so that I can have a little bit of privacy.
Yeah.
Because also like I do get it. Like her body's changing. She might feel uncomfortable and like for whatever reason of her own. But like I feel like she just went to the extreme and like was secretly installing a lock on the door before like having a conversation of like what she actually needed.
Yeah.
Rather than being like, just stop coming in here. When like
she never brought that up to him. Like
it's just like
as far as we know.
I've just asked him to stop coming in, but I think like
he's scared.
If you had really done that, like you wouldn't feel the next step is to put a lock on the door without discussing it with him.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It seemed honestly, I think this is like an everyone's the asshole.
It's just like Harry.
Yeah. Like everyone's the asshole here. You did. If anything, the girl did a lot more fucked up stuff than the guy. Secretly installing a lock. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Very strange. But it was heavily debated. They were like, women don't subject women to them carrying babies. They're still people, like blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, but like, he's just.
Wait, what? Don't subject women to carrying babies?
Like, that's all their worth is.
Oh.
Like, she's just carrying the baby. Yeah.
But if she's having fainting spells, like, of course,
it was very divided. People were literally fighting. And I was like, this is interesting. Because I'm not that person that's like, let her shower in privacy. Like I will die on that hill. Yeah, like I'm just like, this just seems complicated and he's just trying to like be there for her. Also,
maybe get like a little married to him. System.
Yeah.
Or like, what is it? When old people fall?
Yeah. Like install a little thing.
Maybe have a chair in there.
Yeah.
Compromise that way. He can walk her in the shower, sit down. Yep. He can walk out.
100%.
She's sitting. Although she probably doesn't want to sit, but
just like go in the shower, leave the door open a little bit. So if you fall, he can hear you. And then
don't go in there if she doesn't want you to.
Also for me and I were having, if I was dizzy and it got worse when I got in the shower,
very scared.
He would be sitting on a stool in the shower with me.
Yeah, I know. I'd be like, you're holding me up.
Yeah.
When I was little, this reminded me when I was really little, well, I was in elementary school, probably like 4th, 5th grade.
Sure.
My best friend at the time, she lived in my neighborhood, like 4 houses down. And we watched the movie It, like the first one. And literally she made me sit in her bathroom while she showered every day.
Yep. I had to shower with the curtain open.
After It?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was traumatized me.
Yeah. So like I get it. Yeah. I was in the bathroom too.
Yeah. I'm just picturing they have like a glass door and she's just, because if you had like a curtain.
It's like, okay, it's.
Yeah. But if you're complaining you have a curtain, come on.
I know. It's like, can't see anything.
Maybe that could be their compromise. Just put up a little shield.
Yeah.
And then he can sit there outside of the shower, not look at you and
make sure that you're okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone's a little weird here. Yeah. Everyone's a little strange.
Seems like they just need to communicate.
It's also hard with these because like I wish I knew these people personally.
I know.
It would make it so much easier to identify.
We'd get more detail.
Yeah, we'd be like, well, this is very like this person. Or like, this is out of character. Because like this guy could be the sweetest human you've ever met in your entire life and like loves his wife so much. Or he could be kind of
overbearing.
And like,
but it's also like,
where have you been? You know?
If you're married to this man and you are so uncomfortable with him seeing you in the shower and have to put a lock on your door, maybe you shouldn't be with him.
It's a little weird. I think that's a little weird.
Me too.
I think that obviously you should be able to shower in private.
Yeah.
But the situation specifically is kind of strange.
Yes.
If she was not pregnant and like didn't have fainting spells, I'd be like, okay, yeah.
If she wasn't pregnant and he came and just like sat and watched you shower and like that's not your thing.
See, that's what I thought was happening after her.
Yeah, then that's weird.
Yeah.
Because of course, like everyone has their boundaries.
Yeah.
But I think she also has to take in consideration like he's protecting her, he's protecting the baby. He just wants them both to be safe. Yeah. And maybe he likes looking at your tits behind glass.
Like, so be it.
Yeah.
It's a marriage. Like, men will be men.
Yeah.
She just pushes him, I guess.
I do that on OnlyFans. Go check it out. But yeah, that was all.
That's it. I'm happy we made it through.
I know.
Fingers crossed we get through this next 1 minute.
I'm like, stop it.
I know. I probably shouldn't have even said that, but I felt like I had to.
Oh my God, if you did. Well, good thing it's only 24 minutes and we just have to do a new Am I the Asshole?
Oh, yeah.
But we made it through our first podcast that we recorded this year.
Woo!
Welcome back. We hope everyone had like a happy holiday, happy new year. And we are excited for this year.
Yeah.
We have, like we mentioned, a Patreon. We will be posting a bonus episode this week along with this bonus content that we would release to you guys, but the audio's obviously just via a camera, so it's sucks.
Not good.
And honestly, like no one wants that via just like your headphones.
No.
So that'll be on Patreon as well. It's like 15 minutes of footage, and then we'll post the bonus the bonus episode this week, and then another in a few weeks, and then bonus content otherwise. And if you join now, you can access everything that we've ever posted since 2021.
A lot. There are a lot of things on there.
There are a lot.
There are a lot. Me not remembering anything. Yeah. There's a lot.
There is.
There's
a lot.
There is, yeah.
And then this podcast comes out on Patreon on Mondays, but then for everyone listening, if you are not part of that community, it comes out on Wednesdays, and then video version comes out on Thursdays on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed there. And then we have another podcast called Good Influences, which comes out on Tuesdays. So make sure you're subscribed to that YouTube channel and, like rate in and review in all our shit everywhere. And I think that's all I have to say.
I think you covered everything.
I think I did it.
Probably going to have a really cool person on our Good Influences one soon. So that's exciting.
Our first guest.
A guest.
On any of our podcasts.
Yeah.
And we didn't even reach out to them.
No.
Pretty crazy. Famous.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. Okay. Well,
guess we'll see you next week or whenever. If you're on the Patreon, we'll see you later this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
This podcast is sponsored by Babbel. One of the most exciting things about a new year is that you have no idea what adventures are in store for you. From new travel experiences to new jobs or picking up new skills, there's no better way to prepare for 2023 than by learning a new language with Babbel. Babbel is the language learning app that has sold more than 10 million subscriptions. Thanks to Babbel's addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons, you can feel confident no matter where the year takes you. Right now, get up to 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/onlyfriends. That's babbel.com/onlyfriends for up to 55% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.